Hello, sweet friends. Misha here. So wonderful to see you. So wonderful to be here making a video for you all. A gaming Animal Crossing video for the first time in a long time. And I'm really excited. I got the idea the other day when I was showing Joey some of my old New Leaf town tour videos, and I got so inspired by myself and our community and our content from years ago. And in true original Misha Crossing content fashion, Margot is here. I've been feeling pretty burnt out from content creation, Twitch streaming specifically, and I don't know why I never had the idea until now to kind of go back to our roots. This project of visiting New Leaf towns was such a beautiful and fulfilling thing for me, and I think for this community, because people submitted their dream addresses, submitted their towns for me and the community to visit. And looking back on this video and the comments, there's just so much love and appreciation, from the creator for having their town visited, and so much love in the comments from other members of the community, and so much connection that came from this shared love of this game. And I'm really excited to be revisiting this. I'm also really excited to make some other gaming content. I want to check out Disney Dreamlight for the first time with you all soon, as well as check out some other life sim, farming, RPG games that I think will be very cozy and fun. I am so open to suggestions as far as towns I revisit, new games I check out, so please feel free to let me know your thoughts. And let's just do this town revisit. If you don't know, unfortunately, the Animal Crossing New Leaf Dream Suite dream addresses are no longer available, so we cannot load up New Leaf, go to the Dream Suite, and actually visit these towns in New Leaf anymore. However, I have quite the playlist, quite the collection of towns I have visited, and at least for now, that is how I am going to facilitate this kind of revisiting my favorite New Leaf towns. So to get started, this first town that we are revisiting today is called Bleualpe. And this town was created by Monty Blue on Tumblr, and I checked and it appears they are still active on Tumblr and have some information about their New Leaf town on Tumblr, which is really exciting. And the dream address, well, you can't visit the dream address, so it doesn't matter if I have the dream address in the description, but it'll be there anyways, for old time's sake. But for some info on this town before we get into the tour, the animal neighbors and villagers are Teddy, Marty, Zucker, Mary, Wolflink, Fauna, Hamfrey, Deirdre, Diana, and Bo. And for a description of the town, creator says the town Bleualpe is a small community in the middle of a forest famous for its calm and tranquil atmosphere, lush vegetation, and friendly people. Located just 2 hours away from the city, it is the perfect weekend getaway for those who want to enjoy a quiet stroll, a relaxing beach picnic, camping, or some newly found adventure. That's the first time I'm reading this description since, originally visiting the town, and that is just so, I don't know, really perfect for what I am wanting in life and content right now. Tranquil atmosphere, a focus on nature and adventure, and seeking out, quiet, still moments. This seems like the perfect spot. And I remember really loving this town. I actually loved it so much that it was going to be a part of a visiting multiple viewer dream towns in one video, but I loved this town so much. I took so long exploring it that I made it into its own video. So I think that really speaks to how much I enjoy this and what a perfect town it is for the first video of this this series. So movie magic time, you all are about to see the lighting and maybe my appearance change a little bit because I need to go to a doctor's appointment, but I really wanted to record the intro to this video to kind of like get that momentum going for this before I left. So future post-psychiatrist office visit Misha, take it away. Hey, thanks, past Misha. Your psychiatrist appointment went well. She recommended a few new therapists for you to get in touch with, and good stuff. All around, thumbs up. So without any further ado, let's visit Bleualpe. Already, I just want to say how much nostalgia I have for New Leaf. I was so excited for New Horizons, and I still love New Horizons, but seeing New Leaf is already so magical. Love the golden sunset and the autumnal orange of the trees. Oh, this brick path, also so good. And I miss town trees. It was so nice having a town tree that you planted that started as a teensy little sapling and grows into this huge oak tree. I really wish they did that in New Horizons. I feel like they really could have. But I guess the town tree is kind of an iconic New Leaf thing. Oh, and over back past the train station, there's Wendell walking around, and the OG bus stop. Oh, I love the clovers on the ground mixed with the brick, kind of carrying the brick path theme into the more natural forest areas, and adding in those clovers is so nice. So I'm looking at the residents' names on the map now, I see. So we're going into, did that say Theo's house? Yes, Theo's house. On the well-placed mushroom and the aesthetic weeds on point. Oh, it's the coziest convenience store. Feel free to visit us anytime. Thank you, Theo. Baskets of fruits. Oh, the perfect apples. Another thing that I miss, the perfect fruit. Oh, and the shopping carts. I don't know if I remember that there were shopping carts in New Leaf. I love the ones that we have in New Horizons, the different colors. And up here looks like, kind of like Cyrus's workshop, but, you know, made to be the workshop of this little Theo. I love the modern wood series customized to have the different color woods, triangles. You know, really, really fits with the woodsy autumnal colors and theme, like browns and oranges. Oh, and the special stumps. That one has a kitty on it. I guess this series is mostly just going to be me reminiscing on things in New Leaf that we miss. Ooh, different type of path with the stepping stones. And, oh, what was that public works called? Some type of stone. Oh, and who is this? Olivia, please take care of nature. Thank you, Olivia. Beautiful message. Very cute. Very cute character. And speaking of perfect fruit, I love the perfect apples on the orange leaves. Oh, and the reset center tucked away back there. Cute. But I love the Stonehenge surrounded by black flowers and the cedar trees. Thin path outlined by the bushes. And I like the red pansies. You don't see pansies used super often, or maybe I don't because I don't lean towards them, but I've really liked the ways that they've been used that I've seen. Oh, yeah, so this was after the Welcome Amiibo update because I remembered that ivy room divider and that hanging chair. A lot of it was from the Welcome Amiibo update, and I love this bookstore. I think that we're seeing here. And this looks like an apothecary. It looks like there's some plants, medicinal plants maybe, that they're taking and using for herbalism, medicinal uses. Oh, and oh, I love the green series. Oh, the dark green series mixed with all of the bug furniture. Oh, and that sunflower radio, that, oh my gosh. There's so much in here to love and appreciate. I need to pause for a moment and admire the caterpillar sofa with like the little leaves munched out of it. I don't think we have that in New Horizons unless I have missed an update. The snail clock, all the different mush series. And the green series customized to the dark green just absolutely owns my heart. And mixed in with the cabana series looks really nice, really warm, that the kind of mix of like those autumnal like browns and oranges mixing in with the dark green. And if you want to watch this original video where I visit the town for the first time and all my commentary that I gave the first time, I will link that below. Feel free to go watch that one if you wish. Love this indoor farm. Remember when we couldn't put furniture items outside, so we had to make farms inside? They really made us do the work, I tell ya. And we did. We did. I love how much I'm blowing the bubble blower every time I come out of a house, a door. Gotta do it. Oh, that windmill in the middle of the path looks so very nice. Oh, the geyser. Perfect timing. It was meant to be. On a nice mix of public works with lots of trees and flowers. And I love the purple and blue flowers mixed together, especially since it's near retail, like keeping the orange-brown autumnal theme, but adding in those, oh, sorry if I hit the mic, adding in those pops of color, the blue and purple, and then the wisteria trellis as well, bringing in some color as you go towards retail. I see what you did. And then, is that called the Zen Garden? Oh my gosh, it's a whole Zen garden with these stone paths live rent-free in my brain. I remember them so well. And I love all the bamboo, the big Zen bell, and the Zen-themed home of this resident. And I love the mixture of the purple and the black flowers. Oh, using so many of the like noodle bowl food items of the kotatsu. So cozy. And the lucky cats. Is it a cat cafe? Oh, this is very dark. Mixing in like the colors of the dark green series, like with that dresser back there, but then the sofa and the chairs, how that kind of green teal matches. Even the tray of the tea tray matches so well. And the seats on these chairs also match that green. Wow. And that's something that I have missed about like visiting people's dream towns and even dream islands and New Horizons. Just the beautiful, meticulous attention to detail that a lot of people have with the colors like that, and like bringing in some color as you're getting closer to retail, which is a very brightly colored building, but still keeping with the theme and the aesthetic of the rest of the town. This bathhouse down here, beautiful. Oh, and the owner of this home says, I love listening to the waves. Oh, and they live, right down by the ocean. I just looked over at the map. And that's something about New Leaf and Animal Crossing in general is Like, there have been a lot of limitations that they've put on the game, and that is because it was first and foremost like a slow, casual life simulation that really turned into a creator artist's paradise. But the limitations that they put on decorating really urged us into being so creative with the items that were used to look like different items and buildings. And like, even though I have, oh, I love Fauna so much. There's her house. Oh, and Deirdre. Love those deers. And even though I have like complained about features I've wanted and asked for, and am happy to have received in New Horizons, I really appreciate like the creativity and innovation that limitation brings. The orange leaves with the perfect apples. So pretty. Aw, that's a gorgeous flag for Bleualpe. And are those orange pansies? Right, because we've seen red ones. So the orange pansies look really, really nice around those homes mixed with the white carnations. I love the texture of the carnation flowers. They're like, I don't know, just so perfect. I love how all the villagers have their own flowers surrounding their house. And I love the customization on the exteriors of the houses as well, and how well the interiors like really, really match the exterior theme of the home and like the nature around and items around the home as well. The sloppy sofa and that vintage sofa. I love. Oh, was this before half spaces? Did we get half spaces in the Welcome Amiibo update in New Leaf, or was that not until New Horizons? I don't know. Oh, but this room, the golden glow of the sunset coming in is just chef's kiss. Like, this house would be beautiful even without that golden glow, but getting that sunset lighting coming in and the bright green of the plants and then like all the oranges and browns working together. Drink it hot or give it up. Brewster's a very, he has a lot of thoughts about his coffee. Actually, he just has one thought about his coffee. Drink it hot or give it up, and gotta respect that. In New Horizons, with my coffee, there was one time on stream, I let my coffee cool, I think like 100 times in a row. Maybe it wasn't that many, maybe it was just 50. But still, it was a lot of times in a row, and nothing changed. Just kept, he just kept getting more and more annoyed. Oh, what a beautiful ice and zodiac room. As much as I love the like really themed rooms that match really well with the town, it's also fun to see rooms that just contain like one series of furniture with some like touches from others as well, because such a big part of Animal Crossing is collecting those furniture series, and some of them don't mix really well for like making a realistic town design, you know? Like furniture made of ice, but they're still really cool, and I love that. I love when I see, you know, people taking the time and the space to display those collections. I think I was trying to look at Celeste's photo and it wouldn't let me. On this house's owner, oh, Steven, I'm really happy to see you. I'm really happy to see you. Wait, when did I get that ice cream? I don't know, but now I want ice cream. I had such amazing coffee gelato the other day. Oh, I love this campsite setup. So, iconic. Like, seeing everybody's campsite setups. The drain with the water pump, the log bench, the big bonfire, the special stumps placed so perfectly around it. Oh my gosh, I miss this street lamp with little tufts of grass coming out of the bottom. Oh yeah, and the like specific little flower beds that you could make, which that one matches so well with this town aesthetic with the warm brick. The topiaries, we still have some topiaries, and it's just wild how we had to pay so many bells and wait so long to place things like benches. Like this bench was like, what, like 60,000 bells and took at least a day to get a permit for. And New Leaf is really just a bureaucracy simulator is all it is. The paperwork. But I love it, and I miss it, and I'm so happy to be reminiscing and revisiting with you all. You'll have to tell me things you miss about New Leaf that you wish were in New Horizons, or maybe you don't miss New Leaf and you're just really jiving with New Horizons and don't want to go back, which is valid. Okay, we went back in here to go see the basement, I suppose, and I am glad we did because this is just so comfy cozy. And there's so many different types of furniture items, like so many different chairs from different sets, but they all work so well together. Oh, and that big, museum clock? Is that also from the Welcome Amiibo update? I think those big furniture items, a lot of those were. And again, like the oranges and browns mixed with those pops of green is so pleasing to the eyes. And I love when so many of those pops of green come from plants as well. Y'all know I love my plants. And I wanted to visit this town specifically as well, since in real life it is late autumn, early winter right now. And I really wanted to visit a dream town that was reminiscent of kind of this time of year. Because I'm seeing so many oranges and browns and yellows and reds like outside my home, and it's such a beautiful part of Animal Crossing that if you do play in real time, that you get to experience the changing of the seasons both in real life and in your game. And it's so lovely the way that the developers put so much love into showing the changing of the seasons in so many different ways, from like the actual changing of the leaves on the trees and the bushes, and also the different events and furniture series. I feel like playing Animal Crossing was and is such a beautiful way to connect with nature for many of us, and I don't think I really realized that until I've really started connecting much more with nature in my real life recently. I'm seeing how much I connect with nature in games as well, and especially Animal Crossing, even time traveling, changing. What is this room? Why are there flowers and x-rays and medical? Maybe it's a doctor's office and maybe they have to have the plants in cases because they also have a brain or some type of organ floating around in a container. So I don't know if this is a standard doctor's office. I'm intrigued, nonetheless. Yeah, seeing like a connection to nature and the earth within video games is so nice, and that's something I really want to look for in games that I play in the future. Which I already have played a lot of, you know, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, games that, speaking of Stardew Valley, again, this little farm basement, so cute. I already do play a lot of games where connection with nature or working with nature is the focus. But there was no intention on my part behind that. I knew I wanted to play those games and I liked them, but I think going into the future, I really want to, yeah, be more intentional and mindful of that nature, earth, communion that I want to, you know, continue, keep up in my life and share with you all. Speaking of sharing with you all, would you like to see a puppy while we're wandering around this town for the last couple minutes? Come here. Rayla, come here. Come here, my girl. Yes. Oh, they're so nice. Oh, and we're seeing their fruit. I also love a classic fruit orchard. Hi, my girl. Oh, thank you so much for those kisses. If you haven't met my puppy before, this is Rayla, named after Rayla from Dragon Prince. And she's my sweet angel, and she's been napping in here with me, but I think she's ready to get up and get back out there into the world. Well, it has been just an absolute delight revisiting New Leaf in this beautiful town of Bleualpe with you all. Thank you so much for watching, and please feel free to suggest any of my New Leaf towns that I have already visited, you know, years ago that you want to see me revisit. Feel free to suggest some of your favorites or new games you'd like to see me check out. I have not played Disney Dreamlight yet at all. I know there are some new farming life sim RPGs that I've been recommended that I'm really looking forward to playing. But I'd love to hear what you all have been playing and just what you've been up to. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Put some good into the world, go with love, and always remember to grow at your own pace. I will see you soon.